Hello, Jose Rodriguez here. Let me get a drink of the last little bit of Pepsi here. People were wondering if I use Precision Colors Signature Edition, and they have several of these Signature Edition for various model printers. Do I need to create or use their own profiles that they provide you? Well, sit down and think for a second. Why do you think that they went through the trouble and the expense to create custom profiles? Even though, for example, the Pro 100 Signature Edition inkset from Precision Colors is about as transition less as possible. I mean, there is no change in output whatsoever. But what you guys need to understand is that OEM profiles are made sort of as a generic profile for that family of printers. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of Pro 100s out there, and all of them do not output identically. So the profile that they create has to kind of work for all of those thousands and thousands of Pro 100s. The difference is the slightly better results you will get from a custom profile that you create yourself. Now, in the case of Precision Colors, yes, that inkset, for example, is very seamless in the way it will perform when you switch over from OEM to that inkset. But you can always improve it. You can always improve it slightly. I did that already. When I did my test where I compared OEM, and you guys have seen this. If you just haven't seen it yet, go back and look. Okay? Go back and look at my Pro 100 playlist for that particular set, PC42SE. And you will see the difference between OEM and straight up Precision Colors ink. Well, actually, you won't see the difference at all. Okay. And then I did a supplemental edition because they updated the cyan ink because they saw some slight improvement they could make on it. And they did it. And they introduced a new cyan ink sort of seamlessly. They did not tell many people about that. It's part of the new ink set now. I tested it. And yeah, it had some slight improvements in areas that use cyan. Again, you may or may not see it in most situations, but again, it was there. So yes, you could always get an improvement, even though the inks perform as good or even better. Some people told me they were better than OEM. I don't believe that, but some people's eyeballs said, "Oh, I prefer the prints you made with the PC inks as opposed to the prints you made with the OEM inks." Well, again, that's neither here and there. So, can you improve that? Well, I did a profile, and indeed I did improve it. Okay. I then compared my profile for PC42 SE and that same ink set printing with just the driver. And we used it on Pro Luster paper. My profile produced slightly better results. It's not going to be a huge change in quality. You cannot improve the quality much more. Anyway, you're almost there, maximum. So a profile just tweaks it to the last little bit of improvement. Okay? Why not? Right? If you're able to create your own profiles, why not? So they created profiles and they allow you to download them for free for many papers. So it's not going to be for every single paper that exists out there, but many of the popular papers, especially the Red River family of papers. So yeah, you do need a custom profile. Okay, you really do. If you want the maximum quality of any particular inkset you're using on your printer, period. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. And until the next time, folks, happy printing, everyone. Bye-bye.